Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to an AGS TV video. Hope you're, well, live stream, whatever this is. Hope you're all doing well. What is up? It is Belgium versus Italy. I've already had a bug come across my screen already. It is the summer, so obviously there's going to be a lot of creatures and all that. And speaking of summer, summer could not do enough for Switzerland. They have gone out just on penalties. I was a little tiny bit late getting ready because of that. Hello to you, Jackson. What is up? Oh, I got a question. Do I deserve my... Oh, sure. You know what? I'll sort that out. Whenever I go and talk, I feel like I'm getting better, but whenever I go and talk, I'm like, oh wait, there's the cough again. I felt better today than what I have been. But there you go. To be fair, mod literally means nothing. Hello to everyone though. CM Backers spoke earlier. Jackson VR as well. Those pens are scary. He mentioned, I really hope that Switzerland, well, that's aged brilliantly. I really hope Switzerland wins because they have a bet with the friend that is Switzerland win the Euros. Your TikTok vid gets 1k likes. You dye your hair black. Well, that did not happen, unfortunately for you. Sheesh, you know it's not COVID. The amount of questions... amount of times I've had to say it's not COVID. It genuinely isn't COVID. We will go through the lineups of today. I have no idea how to call this. There's been games where I've said that. This is mad. I may turn my light on just to see if the lighting can get slightly better in this room. But I've said the words before. Oh, I don't know how to call this. But this, I really genuinely mean it. I have absolutely no clue whatsoever how to call this one way or the other. Another mod shaking my... The mod's always here. My hair is very wet right now. Like I said, I literally had barely any time to get ready because I was watching the the penalty shootouts. Man, the more I talk, the drier my throat seems to get. Anyway, the lineups for today I'll get up on my screen, so I'll go through with you guys. Okay, we'll start with Belgium. In goal, it's pretty much what you'd expect from Belgium. In goal, Courtois. Back three of Alderweireld, Vermaelen, Vertonghen, Hazard, Meunier, the wing-backs, Tielemans and Axel Witsel in midfield, Doku, De Bruyne and Romelu Lukaku as a front three. AJ, I just drew a new profile pic. What do you think? I can barely see it on my screen, but as long as you enjoy it, who cares? And for Italy, man, I've been okay today. What is going on? I've been fine. I mean, I feel like I barely talked today, but I felt I've been okay. Italy have not changed any of their system. I thought maybe they'll do what England did and possibly match their back five. But they've gone with their usual 4-3-3. Donnarumma in goal, De Lorenzo, Bonucci, Chiellini, Spinazzola. What a back four that's been. That's been an absolutely saucy back four. Verratti, Jorginho, Barella, midfield three. Insigne, Immobile, and Chiesa. Chiesa ahead of Barella. No, not Barella. Berardi. That's interesting. I didn't cough one. I don't think I did. Or maybe a couple of times, but not often. AJ, I just drew... Oh, wait, no, I've read that before. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's coming home. The trophy right now is in Wembley. That is true. It is true. It will be given to someone in London, hopefully. That will be an English team. Now, I don't even know how to go around asking this, but what do you guys think the score will be today? Because I have absolutely no idea. I do genuinely feel someone who has no football knowledge has a better chance of of answering this question than I do. Because I have no clue at all. This could genuinely go either way. This could be a 1-0. Either way, this could be like a high scoring thriller. Like, this is bonkers. Like, this genuinely could go either way. Hello, what do you miss? You've missed nothing so far, the Villa player, but welcome to the stream. I can't sort my chat. I need to find a way to sort my chat out, but I don't understand how to right now. 2-1 to Belgium, says Luke Jones. 2-1 Jackson VR. The people not back in Italy is funny. I think it will be 1-0. 1-0 Italy. And it'll be Chiesa. Chiesa won the game against Austria. And I feel like he'll do something today. What's up, AJ? What's up, Chris? What's up, mate? How you doing? But yeah, like I said, this is a huge game. This is an absolutely massive, massive game. I'm going to get the Belgium-Italy game up right now. The players are on the pitch doing the anthems right now. Italy have their one on. It doesn't really get much bigger than this, I feel. Why the hell can I not find BBC One HD? I can't seem to find it. There we go. CM Backer said, I think Belgium will win 2. Again, another Belgian backer. I mean, your name's Backer, and you're yeah. 1-0 Italy. I'm telling you right now. 1-0. Chiesa will win the game for Italy. The winner of today will play Spain. That game just happened. Spain drew 1-1 with Switzerland in regular time. They went to extra time. They couldn't break them down. Switzerland did get a very harsh red. I'm just going to have a drink for a sec. The Swiss got a very, very harsh red card. And I'm sure those who have seen it will know exactly what I'm talking about. It was disgusting, really. Never ever a red in a million years. Football, man. By the way, it was a referee from the Premier League. That's all I'm gonna say. It was a Premier League referee, and the decision was bad. I don't have to go on. I don't have to say anything else. Spain did go on to win, even though they missed the first penalty. Busquets at the post. They did actually go on to win. Switzerland penalties were poor. Fabian Schär of Newcastle, shocking. Akanji, terrible. Vargas put it over the bar, is awful. Absolutely awful. And it was easy for Spain. All they had to do is put it on target. A Yarzabal, the very nice winning penalty. Luke said whoever wins this wins the tournament. That's a big shout. I do feel like I am scared. As an England fan, I am scared of these two. I will say that for sure. Italy will win if they give their best. Oh lads, let's go. New COVID restrictions. Fix 1 meter social distance. Scrapped masks are not compulsory. Venues at full capacity. All legal restrictions gone. This is planned for next week. Well, they plan it and then it doesn't seem to happen. So we'll see. We'll see, won't we? I hope it does go through. I do, because people, man, we just need to get back to normality, man. Get people the injections. You know, everyone should. I feel anyway. Everyone should be made to have a COVID vaccination, so we can move on with our lives, man. Boris Johnson's hair's a mop. Man, my man is a millionaire who represents the country and doesn't have a barber. What is going on? How does he not have a barber? Who is letting him out of the house with that trim? Like, shocking. Should be arrested. Then at the final, we could have the full stadium. Come on, the England boys. I rate it. Come on, I want us to win so bad tomorrow. You see what he said in Discord? I'll have a quick glance before the game. This is how I won. This is how I won Chelsea the UEFA Champions League. Kept betting on the other team. It works. Ukraine will win if I do that. Oh wait. Noise, the idiot, said bet on England. Is he a fraud? Yeah, but if you got a trim anyway, he's still gonna get the but at least you can't diss him for his trim. Like, his trim is clapped. Belgium better individuals. Italy better team chemistry. Oh, that is spot on. Hello to you, Lorenzo De Palma. I know you've been here for every Italy game, so I do hope you enjoy this. This is tight, man. This is going to be close. This is not going to be a thrilling goal game. It's going to be a 1-goal winner. I'm calling it right now. AJ, who do you want to win this game? I can make it happen. You know what? I feel like we'd struggle with either of these. I have no idea. People have been saying to me anyway all week. Oh yeah, but if we play Belgium, we can match their system and win. And then other people have said, oh, if we play Italy, Italy will be favourites and then get cocky and then we'll beat them like nearly Austria did. So I just feel like we'll struggle either way. And there's not going to be a good result here for England. Hopefully Spain will beat either of these two teams in the semis. And then we'll have to beat Spain. Spain are a beatable team. We have kicked off from our left to right. Belgium would they, man, would you say the favourites? A lot of people here have said that they think they'll win. Neither side really. Well, I think it's even distance between Belgium and Italy to Germany. It's not far at all. Courtois going long towards Meunier. Lovely header. I do feel like we could match Belgium's system though. I know I mentioned that earlier. But we could definitely revert to a back five. And I don't rate the Belgium defence. I do think we could genuinely match that and dominate that game. I just feel like De Bruyne and Lukaku, if they remain fit, especially De Bruyne, causes problems. Here's De Bruyne to Lukaku. Lukaku! Oh, he can't go round Donnarumma. He got around his man, but he couldn't get a shot away. Good goalkeeping from Donnarumma there. Really good goalkeeping. I saw, by the way, a video of Lukaku, practicing his goal scoring and stuff like that. He said he's never lost an individual battle with a defender when he gets his arm around him. And he did it exactly there then. And it was only sharp goalkeeping that stops him getting a shot away. And Italy have a chance with Chiesa on the byline. Can he put a cross in? He slows the ball down. Oh, that's poor. That's really poor. And he's even fouled his man. Not great from Chiesa. I thought he was going to drill the cross in. Instead, it was like a fake cross. He stopped the momentum of the ball. He waited for his players to come into the box. And it was a really poor, drab ball. In fact, he actually kicks Hazard there. Sketch says, who do you hope will win? Oh, I don't hope either of these... can both of these teams go out, please? It will help England win. Is there a way both teams can not make it to the semis? Belgium beat England convincingly in the recent... Oh, no, we beat them last time. We beat them last year, 2-1. Mason Mount even scored. It was where Jack Grealish did that special flick. And we beat them. Jackson said you can because he's the type of guy to go bald. I am not the type of guy to go bald. Canada have pulled a statue over the Queen to express the outrage of children's deaths. Lovely. Countries are weird. I'd rather talk about football than any political conversation. I could do AJS politics. That'd be interesting. I hope you don't shout loud if someone scores. You know me. I won't be as loud as what I am in the England games. But I am passionate for sure because I love football. If it's a late winner, man, look. I'll try and move my microphone away from me as much as I can. But if there is a late winner, just prepare yourselves. There's like a 3-second delay, so you could literally have 3 seconds to turn me down if you see the goal. 3 minutes gone. Pretty much like the Switzerland-Spain game. It's not been a very quick start from both of these teams. But that isn't bad from... Oh, Doku did actually really well there. Just had too many players to try and get around. I feel like he did a little bit too much there. He probably should have distributed the ball. Oh yeah, change the... Yeah. Change the screen. Sorry. I didn't realise. Give me a second. Oh, wrong one. Wait. There we go. Lukaku goes with his right foot, puts it over. And he was offside. You are the expert telling me that. You probably tell me that more than anyone, to be fair. Guys, do you think England will beat Ukraine tomorrow? Is it going to be straightforward? Is it going to be an easy win? Or should we be a bit fearful? Will it be a close game? Will it be... Well, God forbid it goes to penalties. What do you guys reckon tomorrow's game will be? It will be live on the channel. And hopefully I will not be in tears. I would not recommend using headphones while watching me. That's all I'm going to say. I just like watching AJ have it on the wrong game. On the wrong screen. 2-0, 15th of November. Yeah. Wait. Didn't we beat them? I swear we beat them 2-1. Oh, fair enough. If they beat us last, then fair enough. If Ukraine pull a last-minute goal, I will never say the words "it's coming home" again. Chiesa tries to keep the ball in play. Very good goalkeeper from Courtois. And again, Belgium build from the back. To be fair, they have a back five system, just like kind of England did against Germany. We often try and either distribute it long towards Harry Kane, or we go through the fullbacks. How you doing, Dived? Spain versus Switzerland was so underwhelming. Spain dominates the ball for nothing. Yeah, the game was a bit flat, wasn't it? I expected a little bit more. I watched the Spain-Croatia game on stream. If you haven't seen it, you can go check it out. I did expect a little bit more from the game. I know Switzerland also scored 3 goals against France. I thought it'd be maybe like a 2-2 or maybe another 3-3 again. But, I don't know, Switzerland never really came at Spain. And the only time they really got forward was the goal. And the goal itself was an individual error. So, they just seem to rely a little bit too much on Sommer. And it nearly worked. If they would have won the penalty shootout, it would have been a masterclass. But I wasn't really overly impressed with their tactics. Obviously, the hand was twisted a little bit. They got a red card, which never should have happened. That red card was one of the worst decisions I've seen in a major tournament. Of course, it was done by a Premier League referee as well. You can really see this why VAR is so bad in the Premier League. When we got Michael Oliver making decisions like that, but it is what it is. Switzerland had to kind of drop deeper then and start defending. And if they had the advantage as well, Busquets missed. Switzerland players, terrible penalties. They did really well the other night. They scored all 5 against France. But they didn't really have that conviction tonight. For whatever reason. Fabian Schär kind of waited for Unai Simon to dive, which he never did. So he had to scuff his penalty. The last, I can't remember, is that Vargas, I think? Just absolutely skied it. Like, I think they just succumb under pressure a little bit. They kind of realise, oh wait, we're not winning this shootout now. And it just, I don't know, I think it got to them mentally. It's a shame. I think Spain are a beatable side. Moreno and Morata, I'm not impressed with at all. If they win the Euro, Spain, I predicted Spain to win the Euros, and you can have a look at that video. I predicted this before the tournament started, and I had some people laugh at me for that. And here they are in the semi-final. They don't play like the best football. They play like nice passing football, but they create nothing. And when they do create, it's Morata and Moreno missing. Spain look disjointed. They just seem to get over the line though. Well, like you look at the teams who've qualified. So England have done it, looking like a team. You know, like when Sterling nearly gave Muller a goal. Pretty much gave Muller a goal. Trippier picked him up and, like, you know, there's like a proper unity around the England squad. Right? And they all play for each other. They all bring the best out of each other. I don't really see that with Spain. Moreno is awful. Morata is abysmal. And yet they're still doing well. I don't know how they're still doing quite well. I think it is genuinely because of Pedri. And other players in the midfield just performing to such a good level that they're kind of getting away with it. But again, it's just Moreno and Morata are terrible today. Absolutely, they scored off an own goal. Like Spain had what 60-70% of the ball, created nothing. My opinion, Jeremy Doku is so much. I know a couple Belgian people who actually don't like Doku. One Belgian mate in particular hates the fact that he plays. He said he has no end product, but I think he's done okay. He's got pace, and well, if he gets a winning goal here today, trust me, I feel like his opinion will change. If England goes out to Ukraine, you'll laugh. You probably will. Moreno's not on national team level. No, who really, realistically, is a Spanish attacker who could perform well for Spain? Who isn't retired? They've had so many good retired forwards, like Fernando Torres and Raúl. Who have they got now? Like, this is the problem. Like, they've genuinely got Adama Traore in a team because they're that desperate. Smith Rowe is described as the Croydon De Bruyne. Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm not saying a word. Italy have pretty much dominated the ball since I've been talking, but again, just like Spain, they've not done anything with it just yet, but we are very early into this game. And to be quite fair, I'd say Belgium have a better defensive outlet than Switzerland. Even though, I mean, Switzerland have Akanji and Zakari in midfield, but other than that, I don't really rate anyone else in that team, at least defensively. I think they miss Granit Xhaka as well. I know Xhaka is like a target by the Arsenal fans. I know Xhaka's, if anything, at one point was hated by Arsenal. But Switzerland, they really missed him. They really, really missed him today. But yeah, I do feel like either one of these two realistically should beat Spain, but football isn't realistic sometimes. It can be so bizarre. Lovely ball out wide to Meunier. He keeps it in play. Cross is deflected. It will be a corner off Spinazzola. And the Spanish supporters behind the goal. That's why the Spanish support. I got Spain on my mind. The Belgian supporters behind the goal making a lot of noise now. There seems to be a bit of segregation here. We've not really seen that much in the tournament so far, but there's a massive contingent of Belgium supporters behind the goal. 11 minutes gone. It is still goalless, and Kevin De Bruyne will take the corner for Belgium. Xhaka's a walking red card. True. Corner comes in to the near post, flicked on. Cleared away by Jorginho. Headed back into danger. Witsel flicks it on. Hacked away again by Spinazzola. And that'll be a free kick to Italy. Witsel with the foul. I feel like he's at least walking yellow. But he plays so well, man. For Switzerland, I don't understand. He loves playing for Switzerland. Barella was fouled though. That was a correct decision. Witsel seems to just shove him over a little bit. His passes are pretty good. I don't know why he plays so badly for Arsenal. That's what I don't understand. Like, how can you be so good for one and not the other? Like, you feel like, if anything, he should be better for Arsenal because he's surrounded by better players. Jorginho goes down. It'll be another Italy free kick closer to the Belgium goal. Under more pressure in the prep. Yeah, that is true. But you are at a globe. I mean, I'd say probably Switzerland don't have much pressure to do well. But they are at a major tournament with everyone watching. So, unless you mean by just expectations, not expect... He's under pressure to perform more in an Arsenal shirt. I'd probably agree with you more. But it's still pressure. I mean, you could tell by today the penalties for Switzerland, they were awful because they bottled under pressure. Lorenzo Insigne will take the free kick. Yeah, pressure on the ball. Yeah. Insigne to take the free kick for Italy. It's drilled in. Flick on, maybe it's in! It's 1-0 to Italy! It's gone all the way in! Maybe a touch off Bonucci, but it seems to go all the way in from Insigne. It's Belgium 0, Italy 1. It's a wonderful free kick by Lorenzo Insigne. And the ball doesn't seem to get the biggest of touches on its way through. It's a fantastic free kick from Insigne. It's quite far out. He's just drilled it hard and low, and it seems to go all the way in. I don't feel like there's any massive touch there from Bonucci. I'm going to look at this again. Or there may be an offside here for Chiellini. There may be an offside. There may be two offsides. This won't count, I don't think. I don't think this will count. I think there's massive offside shouts here. VAR should check that. Yeah, VAR are checking it. It will be checked. I feel like this should not count to me. It is not going to count. It is offside. It will not be an Italian goal. I did call it. It came off a man before it got to Bonucci. It will not be a goal for Italy. It has been chalked off. It remains Belgium 0, Italy 0. England and Italy in the final, surely? You say that, but anything can happen. I'm not going to write any game off. I feel like even Ukraine will give us problems. And Denmark are probably the most unified side. We're talking about unity in teams. Denmark probably have the most unity. Counter-attack for Belgium now. They've reacted really well here. It's Thorgan Hazard. Hazard back to Axel Witsel. He's Tielemans. He's an FA Cup winner with Leicester City this year. All the way around. They're quite high up in Italy's half here. All the way around. He does have to go back to the halfway line though. They're passing side to side like a horseshoe. They're going round and round, just waiting for the opportunity here. Here's Doku. Back to goal here. Doku to Thurgan Hazard. Hazard back to Doku. Good defending though. Chiesa helping to defend with Di Lorenzo. Very good. And it is a throw into Belgium. They take it quickly. Witsel again goes back to that halfway line. 15 minutes gone. It's Belgium 0, Italy 0. Belgium have responded well. They responded really well. I think they need to use that offside goal as a way to just reassess a little bit and make sure they're sharp enough. Because on another day, it was very close. It's not like it was the most obvious of offsides. It was very close. Tielemans has a go from distance. Takes a deflection. It will be a corner. It took a horrific deflection. It could have sent it goalwards. It hit Bonucci. It will be a Belgium corner. This game's definitely livened up a little bit now. You got Witsel up there. The fans behind the goal are loving this. They're going to take it short. Doku. Lovely from Doku. He's in the box here for Belgium. Pulls it back. Oh, the around doesn't... Oh, it's won back brilliantly. It's Vertonghen. Meunier. Into the middle. Good diving header away by Bonucci. But it's De Bruyne. It's another block. It will be a throw into Belgium. They have really turned up the heat here. Kevin De Bruyne with a bullet shot there. Very good defending from Italy. Bonucci and Chiellini definitely being worked here. Can they create anything from this? It's Thurgan Hazard to take the throw in for Belgium. 16 and a half gone. It is, well, it's been all Belgium for the last couple of minutes. Throwing back to the halfway line. This experienced back three. They're pretty good with the ball as well, to be quite fair. Free ball played towards Lukaku. Oh, very good defending. Lukaku, I tell you what, is going to have to work really hard to beat this back two of Italy. Bonucci and Chiellini will not let him go very easily at all. Verratti. Jorginho leaves it for Bonucci. Bonucci out wide to the right hand side here. Di Lorenzo. The fullbacks love coming forward in this Italian team. And Chiesa on the byline pulls it back. Good defending. Vertonghen does really well there. Italy have only really focused down the right hand side. They need to, I think, maybe go towards the left. I think it seems very obvious what they're going to do so far. And another long ball from Belgium towards Lukaku doesn't work. Lukaku, as much as I think he's a very physical target man, I feel like Belgium, when you got players like De Bruyne, use the passing. I don't know why they have to play so direct. That's what I don't quite understand. You have players to pass. Tielemans, wonderful passer of a ball. Axel Witsel, fantastic passer of a ball. Like, they've got players to do it. How can you have the world's best attacking midfielder and you're going to play hoofball towards Lukaku? Spinazzola for Italy. He's further forward than Insigne right now. He does give it to Insigne. Here's Verratti. Immobile. Oh, that's poor. That's poor and it's cleared long. Again, it's another hoofball. Doesn't reach Lukaku and Donnarumma gets it back for Italy. Again, Belgium needs to use this ball better, man. They win it back really well and then just give it straight back. Chiellini. Verratti. Here's Bonucci for Italy. Man, Italian football's so slow. My garden shed is bigger than this. My garden shed is bigger than this. It's got a door and a window. Lorenzo De Palma says no. I think you were on about the goal that was chalked off, I imagine. But I think they had a goal chalked off when they beat Austria and they had a goal chalked off that game too. Spinazzola, Immobile holds it up, and Insigne tries to do a bit of keyhole surgery there with the through ball, and now Tielemans is fouled, and that could be a yellow card. It is. It's a yellow card for Verratti. It's the first yellow of the afternoon. Oh, Louise would love the Italian league. Italian football is so slow, and if Douglas Luiz would love to break up midfield. The Premier League is so quick, so strong, and like fast paced. Like it's probably the hardest league for defensive midfielders to play in. AJ, it's so cool to see other countries watching you to watch a game. It's been building. I know, it's been really cool. I've enjoyed it. Here's Verratti against Tielemans. Ooh, that's from behind. And that could have been a yellow card here. You can't really go from behind here. Letter of the law, you can't really do that. That is a yellow card. I know you don't want to dish out yellows, but you can't just hack someone from behind. Has he been given a yellow? I don't think he has. If he's not been given a yellow, I think he's very lucky there. Oh, he has. He has been given a yellow card. I was going to say the overlay was very late there by the BBC. That is a deserved yellow card. That's good refereeing. By the letter of the law, you can't do that. It's a silly yellow. And it's, well, it seemed to be done in slow motion, but you literally cannot slide from behind. It's that simple. Germany trying to reenact World War II in the Germany-England game when they fouled like 7 players. I think we fouled them just as much as well, to be fair. Insigne in the box for Italy. Oh, lovely play, goes down. Referee waves it away very enthusiastically. To be fair, when you're 5'4", I imagine it's only the slightest push that sends you down. He's like half my body weight, Lorenzo Insigne. He's half my height and half my body weight. Here's Alderweireld out of Tottenham. 21 minutes gone, still goalless. I'm going to have a look at the stats. I don't think there's been too many chances. It's been 57% of the ball for Italy. Only 3 shots in the game. But this is a chance, though, for De Bruyne. De Bruyne has Lukaku with him. De Bruyne on his left foot. What a save, Donnarumma. That's fantastic from Donnarumma. The chance just seemed to really create itself for Belgium. De Bruyne had acres of space. Goes to his weaker left foot, though. What a save, Donnarumma. Really good save. Sounds weird, but I play IRL for like a little team in goalie. But I'm not really tall, but we make some bangers. Fair enough. Sommer's only 6 foot. It's quite short for a goalie in professional football, but he's still a very good keeper. Belgium take the corner very short. De Bruyne whips another cross in. Could have been inviting there. Very good goalkeeping again from Donnarumma, but his throw is poor. He's giving it straight back. Here's Thorgan Hazard on the right side. Oh dear. Oh dear, he's hacked his cross into the stand. Bonucci not happy there, I think, with Donnarumma, just throwing it straight out to the Belgian attack there. Awful cross. An awful throw, actually. That was just terrible. Quarter-final football, by the way. A throw straight to a Belgian player, and then the cross sails into the stand. Could have took a supporter's head out with that one. Spinazzola for Italy. Oh, that again, that's just terrible. Spinazzola takes such a heavy touch there. Gives the ball away. Bonucci. Sorry, Chiellini battling with Lukaku, wins it back. Jorginho. Here's Verratti on a yellow card. Oh, fakes one way, goes the other. He's done well here. He's found Ciro Immobile. Tackled by Witsel. Oh, then De Bruyne gives it away. Here's Immobile again. Barella. Jorginho. This is better football from both of these teams now. Verratti. Out wide to Spinazzola. The back 5 of Belgium getting a little bit exposed here. Spinazzola trying to spin his way through. Good defending by Meunier. And then Lukaku battling Chiellini. They're claiming a foul. It's not going to be given. It feels like Lukaku was pushed there. Italy are not doing a good job of controlling the midfield. I think they're struggling. It's probably been their biggest midfield battle of the tournament by a big distance here. You got De Bruyne, Tielemans, Witsel. Name me a better midfield 3 than that. That's pretty damn decent. Doku as well. Here's Immobile back to goal. On the D, good defending. Immobile. I know his name is literally immobile, but he really is immobile. It doesn't move. Italy, wait, I read that before. Italy having a lot of the ball, and they're, like I said, they're focusing more down the left this time, but even that's not working. Jorginho out wide to Spinazzola. Spinazzola to Lorenzo Insigne. Insigne to Jorginho. They're waiting very patiently to get this ball in. Insigne on the left-hand side here. On his right foot. It's a good pass in the middle. Immobile. Oh, what an interception. All the way around. And it's a counter-attack. It's a 3-on-2. Well, a 3-on-4. Here's Lukaku. Lukaku. Step over shot. What a save again for Donnarumma. And it's cleared behind by Di Lorenzo. How you doing, Philip? What's up? Very good goalkeeping Donnarumma there. Nice step overs from Lukaku. The counter-attack from Belgium has been fantastic. It's a lovely finesse into the bottom corner. What a save. What a save, Donnarumma. Right in the bottom corner. Really good hand. And it will be a corner to Italy. Di Lorenzo did the right thing. Puts it behind. I'd say Belgium are doing really good. Really, really good on the counter-attack. Corner. De Bruyne takes the near post. It's an awkward one. Italy do have it cleared though. Insigne, will they have a counter-attack? Insigne to Spinazzola. Now this is a chance. Spinazzola gets fortunate. Still keeps the ball. Plays it to Chiesa. Chiesa on the left-hand side. Is in the box for Italy. Chiesa deflected. Oh, good save. Good save. Good reactions from Courtois. This is starting to get really heated. They give it away though, Belgium. Here's Barella to Jorginho of Chelsea. They've got all their players back though, Belgium. They're not going to be too exposed here. Chiesa still on the left-hand side here. He's in the box there. Chiesa. Good defending all the way around. And that will be a corner. Not corner, sorry. A throw into Italy on his left-hand side. This has been so quick pace in the last 3 minutes. Insigne to Verratti. He's got Spinazzola with him. They keep focusing down his left. Insigne goes for a curler. Oh, puts it just over. He loves whipping it towards the top corner. Very, very nearly a goal for Italy. So close. Still 0-0. Jackson said, see AJ, my name on YouTube is Jackson VR for a reason, because I make virtual reality content, but I need to post because I deleted a lot of videos. Virtual reality is cool. I don't mind it. It does make me feel sick though sometimes if I spend too much on it. Belgium are just running straight through the Italian midfield. That is very true. That is very true. As soon as they're on the counter-attack, De Bruyne has so much freedom. He loves it. This is probably De Bruyne's favourite way of playing. He doesn't get to play this way with Man City a lot because they keep the ball. But he must love counter-attacking football. He has the freedom just to pick any pass he wants. And then Lukaku, he's like a steam train running at the Italian defence. And other than a couple of saves from Donnarumma, Italy have done quite well. Arguably could have been not Italy. Belgium have done quite well. Arguably they could have been in front. Wasn't for some unbelievable saves by the Italian keeper. Italy just need to do more. But they've had a lot of the ball. They just need to do more with it. And it's ironic. As soon as I said they should focus down the left more, they've done nothing but focus down the left. I think they need to go down the right again. Chiesa is having to drift across towards the left-hand side to get the ball. This is how focused they are now, playing down the left, and they've done it again. Here's Spinazzola. He's got Insigne with him. Verratti's gone short. Here is Verratti. He's got Tielemans with him. Tielemans has actually done really well defending. Insigne, lovely play between him and Immobile. Immobile to Barella. Barella out wide to the right-hand side. Here's Chiesa. Chiesa in the box. Can he get a shot away? He can. Good block. It goes back to him. Spinazzola's free. He finds him. Here's Spinazzola. Great passage of play here from Italy. Spinazzola in the box for Italy. Cross deflected. Will be a corner. And the fans are loving it. We're coming up to half an hour into the game. Well, AJ, if people are down, you want to do clubs after stream? I'm not really feeling it. I'm not feeling it today. Maybe another day. I won't let the clubs die. It's fine. I won't just do one and then dip. Insigne to take the corner for Italy. The referee has stopped play a little bit. Witsel and Chiellini having a little bit of jostling here, but it's all smiles and giggles. It's nothing serious. Insigne corner. Right-footed. In swinger near post. Good header away. Lovely header away by Vermaelen. Questions of the back line for Belgium, I think, are being answered. They may be aging, but I tell you what, they are so physical, and you will barely beat them in the air. Spain, fam, I'm hearing the commentators, and I'm saying what they're saying. Italy will not lose this game. Neither of these will lose this game by conceding a header, is what I'm trying to say. Belgium especially, I think Chiellini and Bonucci are fantastic in the air. And, well, Belgium have 3. Like, Italy have 2 fantastic headers of the ball. Belgium have 3. Alderweireld, Vermaelen and Vertonghen. Maybe if one of those 3 gets free in the Italian box, it could be a Belgium header. And then you got Lukaku as well. It's pretty decent in the air. There will be a free kick to Italy. They took it very quick. And Immobile's gone down in the box here. They still get it with Chiesa. Has a shot. Goal! 1-0 Italy. Chiesa. I said he would score today, and he has. He starts ahead of Berardi and has battered the ball into the net. They took the free kick quickly. Belgium could not clear the lines. And Chiesa gets a bit of room, batters it across goal. It's Belgium 0, Italy 1. What a strike. What a finish. Chiesa, the hero against Austria, and maybe the hero today. Took it brilliantly. Wait, the commentator said Chiesa. It was Barella. The commentator made the mistake there. Barella is the goal scorer. This is why you never trust commentators. Oh, Barella's done fantastic. Dribbles the ball past Thurgan Hazard. Shot across Vermaelen. Across Courtois. Into the far corner. Belgium 0, Italy 1. Thank you, commentator. You screwed me up. They said it was Chiesa. It happened on the right-hand side, which, to be fair, is not a bad claim that it would be him. But it is Barella, the goal scorer for Italy. He had a team of the season for a reason. And he's got a goal today. Belgium looking to respond fast. De Bruyne wins a throw-in. Oh, the ball's actually gone out of play before he won the throw-in. Fair play to you, Lorenzo, the power of supporting your team for lead. Fam, he loves it. Barella, what a strike, mate. What a strike. I'm sure you'll be very happy. 31 minutes gone. And although I think Belgium have been very, very good on the counter-attack, and they've had the biggest chances, Italy have had most of the ball, and they've finally done something with it. So I don't want to say they've not really dominated the game. They've just dominated possession. But what a wonderful goal from Barella. It looked like, I swear it was Chiesa. It was literally on the right-hand side. The commentator even said Chiesa. I'm so surprised it was Barella. Read my comment from before regarding Spurs. I will! Oh, Immobile! He wins the ball off Courtois, and the linesman has given a foul. Oh, dear. By the way, Wolves manager at Spurs, Sancho, now at United. How have found out about this? Yeah, Nuno. Interesting. The Spurs finally have a manager. They're so desperate. I bet they gave him loads of money. Because they've been without a manager for like 3 months. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, I bet he's gone a little bit quiet now. Decent. I tell you what, decent strike from Barella. Barella managed to get his way through 3 Belgian players. Thurgan Hazard pulled himself out of the tackle. Will that be a cheap corner? It will. That will be a very cheap corner for Italy. Oh, first, sorry, for Belgium there. It deflects off Jorginho. How has this happened? Oh dear, that's awful. That's an awful way to get a corner. It's just hit forward by Meunier. He took a deflection from miles out, and it's gone for a corner. De Bruyne to take for Belgium will be an outswinger from De Bruyne, headed away by Chiellini. I said they're not gonna. Neither side are gonna concede corners today. Too many good players in the air. Thurgan Hazard cross into middle, flick on again, brilliantly defended. I think it's Chiellini again. He's an absolute tank. England are not going to beat this Italian team. I'm telling you that right now. I am terrified if we play these. They're going to break my little heart, this Italian side. Here's Bonucci to Verratti. Unless you see a red card with Verratti. I did say that about Germany, but Italy are miles better than Germany. Miles better than Germany. At least with Germany, I conceded before that, you know, it was a coin toss. I said that word a lot. It was a coin toss between England and Germany. But we play Italy. It is 80-90% them to win. Their players are fantastic, man. Barella. Except that Barella has just slipped over at the wrong time. Other than Ciro Immobile, I do rate everyone of this Italian side. I think Immobile isn't the best. But Barella, Chiesa, Insigne, Spinazzola, man. All we have really is Grealish and Kane. Hopefully, and Sterling could do well. We're going to have to hope and pray that Jack Grealish pulls off a miracle if we were to beat that this Italian side. That's all I'm going to say. We have to beat Ukraine first. And then Denmark or Czech. Man, it's very stressy times ahead. Now we defend. To be fair, we do defend better than Belgium. That's why I'd rather play Belgium. Another long ball play towards Insigne. Oh, sorry. I keep saying Insigne. It's Immobile drifting over. No foul given. Insigne chasing down all the way around. Meunier. Tielemans. Back to his own goalkeeper. Courtois goes short. Looking for Doku. Oh dear, Doku. Oh dear. Oh dear, Doku. That is awful. Doku just accidentally dribbles the ball out of play for a throw-in. That's not what you want when you're a goal down. Looking to try and create. Build from the back. It's terrible. Insigne. Now, if this leads to an Italian goal, he's going to get absolutely battered by the Belgian supporters. Thankfully for him, Barella overhits a cross. And it's well caught by Courtois. Vertonghen for Belgium. Give me 1 second. I will have to do something. I think I've accidentally put the lock on the door. My cat is desperately trying to come into my room. I accidentally put the chain on the door, so I've pretty much locked everyone out of my house. Oops. So I apologise for that. I just realised what I did. Hopefully I've missed absolutely nothing. Maguire will 100% score a header against Italy. I think Maguire scored a header in the quarterfinals, didn't he? Against Sweden. So he could do it. Here's Doku for Belgium. Here's Axel Witsel. Oh, now my cat is going to start meowing because I just disturbed her. Look what he sent. He sent it me on Discord. I'll have a quick look. Guys, if you haven't liked the video, any likes will be appreciated. The video gets pushed more and more, and any subs to the channel would just be nice for me to see. Although I think that also pushes the algorithm. But it's mainly the likes that do so. I've seen that TikTok before. I've seen it, but I appreciate it. It's Doku for Belgium. Doku to Lukaku. Drifting out towards the left-hand side here. Lukaku. Oh, he's trying to win potentially a corner there. Didn't put the cross in. Doku might, though. Dancing pulls it back to Witsel. Witsel to all the way around. 35 yards from goal. Out wide towards the right-hand side here. Meunier. Meunier to De Bruyne. On the byline. De Bruyne. Brilliant from Verratti, but De Bruyne gets it back here. De Bruyne in the box. Can't find a way through the pass. Tielemans goes for a cross. Hacked away again. Insigne takes off his chest. Batters it away. Italy clear their lines. Maybe this could be won by all the way around. It's against Immobile. He does win the header. Belgium desperately trying to keep the ball in possession. They do with Witsel. Until the referee is given a foul. I think that's soft. That's soft. Witsel complaining. I think it's a really soft free kick to give, personally. Need to see this again. Bam! He's took it off. I just realised what it was for. It was for a little hand on his face. It's a bit soft, I think, but it is what it is. It is a free kick. Verratti complaining. Fam, the fact that he's complaining, did he want a yellow card? I think he's fairly lucky to get a decision at all. Some players, man. That's all I'm gonna say. 39 minutes gone. Belgium 0, Italy 1. I've got a phone call. Give me 1 second. Hello? Sorry. Well, I'm getting bugged again. I apologise. It will be a corner in the meantime to Italy. The Italian supporters, man, are so passionate. They got 5 minutes to go until added time here. It's still 1-0. Still barely anything between the two sides. Belgium need to, I think, rely slightly more on their counter-attacking play. Corner for Italy. It'll be right-footed. Out-swinger. Oh, good head away by Meunier. It might fall kindly. Chiesa! Oh! So nearly from Chiesa. He's just bent it beautifully. Right-footed, looking for the bottom right-hand corner. How close was this? Oh, dear. Inches away. And the camera has just caught to... Well, it's gone straight for a free kick to Belgium. I didn't see what it was for, because the cameras were showing the replay of the shot. Very nearly a second goal for Italy. Chiesa, wonderful amount of whip on it. Doku has been a bit poor for Belgium, I will say. Lukaku needs to get involved a bit more. De Bruyne's doing everything here. De Bruyne and Meunier have been the most involved. Thurgan Hazard's done a little bit here and there. But they need to get everyone involved here. If they are going to win this game, all of these players have to put 100% in. And I can't say they've done it so far. It's been easy for Bonucci and Chiellini. They've not really had to get out of second gear, really. Belgium will take a throw-in all the way around to Vertonghen. Man, what an old defence that is. As much as I think they've done well so far. Vertonghen, all the way around, and Vermaelen. All former Tottenham, well, Tottenham past and present, as well as former Arsenal. Here's Vermaelen. Out wide to Vertonghen. Vertonghen drills a through ball towards Doku. But again, it's not great, man. They keep going long when they've got De Bruyne. I don't understand. They're using De Bruyne as like a right attacking midfielder. It's so odd, the system. It's like he's either being used as a right winger or a right cam. Get him in the middle of the park. Spray the passes. I just don't quite understand the system here of Belgium. I'd rather them go two up front. Have Doku as a striker or play a striker with Lukaku. Have De Bruyne as a cam in behind. Having De Bruyne as a wide player, it's just so odd to me. Insigne digs a pass, and that's a wonderful ball to Spinazzola on the byline. First time cross, surely a goal. Immobile can't get the shot away. He has to pass this. He shoots instead. What a selfish git. He had such a chance there, Immobile, but it took too long to make his decision. Jorginho to Insigne again. But what a pass. What a pass from Insigne. Forward to Spinazzola. Spinazzola's cross was... Oh, man, it's perfect too. Straight to the foot of Immobile. Immobile just needs to shoot. He just needs to hit that first time. It's so... Football's so simple sometimes. Like, just side foot that, near post, goal. How they not... Because of it's Immobile. I don't rate Immobile at all. He's so poor. And then compare him to Insigne, who could score! Oh, what a goal! Insigne! That was golden! That was absolutely golden! And I said he could score, and he just hit that brilliantly. What a strike! That was fantastic from the little magician. The 5'4", absolute geezer has bent it top right corner. What a goal! Here's me talking about how Ciro Immobile is so poor. I said, well, at least Insigne can hit them. And he absolutely hits it. It's a beauty. Oh, my word. What a goal. Belgium 0, Italy 2. And there's no goalkeeper saving that. He's put so much whip on it. And I said it earlier on the live stream too. Insigne loves to whip it in the far corner. He loves it. And this time, oh man, he whipped that beautifully. Is that Belgium out of the Euros? We shall see. They need to respond. But man, you can have Insigne have a bad game. Not Insigne, Immobile. You can have Immobile have a bad game. It's fine. Insigne just performs like that. This is what I mean. They work so well as a team. Immobile is awful. And yet Italy still perform week in, week out. I can't believe it. What a strike. Belgium 0, Italy 2. Belgium need to score realistically now to give themselves a bit of hope going into half-time. Here's Doku on the byline. He's in! It's gone down! Is that a penalty? It is! Belgium penalty! They've got the response! It only took them a minute. I said they needed to get something now. If they wanted a chance. And the Italian defenders are protesting. I'm sure this will go to VAR because of how much they are. But Doku goes down. That is a penalty to me. I think that's a penalty. Yeah, he's absolutely sent flying by Di Lorenzo. He's got his hand all on his arm. Pushes him over too. That is a huge, huge decision. And maybe Belgium are right back in this. That is a penalty all day. VAR will not have a look at that, I don't think. That is a stonewall penalty. And what a chance this is for Belgium. VAR, no, they will check it, VAR, to be fair. Belgium have only ever looked good with Lukaku having Hazard and De Bruyne behind. Exactly. Eden Hazard missing out today is it has been massive. Stonewall penalty all day. Stonewall. I don't know what the argument is about. They have to give it. They have to give that. It is given! It is a penalty to Belgium! Oh, what a game we have now. What a game we have. It is a penalty to Belgium. And just as we were saying, maybe the game is getting away from Belgium. They have a big chance to get right back into this before half-time. And what a big goal this could be. This changes the team talk. If they score this, it is massive. It is absolutely massive. Lukaku to take the penalty for Belgium. It doesn't get bigger than this. Lukaku scores! Belgium are back in it. Romelu Lukaku sends Donnarumma the wrong way. And we have a game on now. We have a game on just before half-time. It is Belgium 1, Italy 2. Lovely penalty, Lukaku. You wouldn't think it was a pressure penalty of how he took it. Wonderful head down, bullet penalty, bottom right corner. What a game this is. It is really living up to the name of arguably the most exciting title of a game. Belgium 1, Italy 2 in the quarterfinals. Huge, huge penalty. And that is half-time. What a way to end the first half. Belgium will be feeling a bit more confident. They are still behind in this game. But it is a huge, huge goal to have before half-time. But the players of Italy are still arguing about it. What a way to end the first half. I needed time to breathe. Italy, only moments before that, a minute before that goal, Lorenzo Insigne bends one into the top corner to give Italy a 2-goal comfortable lead. You're thinking Italy are very comfortable, you know? 2-0, they've played quite well. Belgium have looked decent on the counter-attack, but they've definitely deserved a 2-goal lead. And then Belgium have a penalty, a massive lifeline. A massive lifeline to get themselves back in the game. Oh, man, they took it brilliantly. A very, very, very good penalty from Lukaku. And it's as you were, man. It's so hard to call. I do feel like Italy may have enough to hold on, but it's made it definitely a more exciting game. I didn't want this to pan out to be just an easy win for Italy. I want there to be goals. I want both defensives to make mistakes. Just so it'd give me confidence as an England fan if we played either of these two. Would I feel more confident myself going against this? Both defences can be breached. We've seen it. England are still the only side to not concede a goal. Italy were the other team to not do that. And Italy have now conceded 2. Meanwhile, England still haven't conceded a goal. Both of them have come from set pieces, a penalty and a corner. So you guys, what have you thought of this first half? What a roller coaster. Belgium 1, Italy 2. I'm just going to drink and have a breathe. The first goal was just a very poor mistake. Vertonghen, what are you doing, Vertonghen? Vertonghen's just trying to dribble the ball forward. It's very bizarre. It was won back by Verratti. Verratti to Barella. Barella Man, Varela battled this. He battled quite well here to get the ball forward, past Meunier and Vertonghen, and he battered the ball in past Courtois. Lovely goal. Very preventable for Belgium, but a very, very lovely goal, to be quite fair. Hazard had to pull out of a tackle. I think he was going to actually foul Barella, and he knew it. So he had to pull out of his tackle, which meant really only Vertonghen could do anything about it. It was a very lovely finish from Barella. And then the second goal. Oh, man, the second goal from Insigne is... Oh, man. Doesn't get better than that. A finesse from outside the box into the top right corner. Not many keepers are going to save it. Not many keepers are going to save it. He loves to bend it in the corner. I would say, as a goalkeeper, I would arguably expect it. Because he loves it. He loves going in on his right foot. He's an inside forward. Plays on the left. He always uses the right foot. And he used it beautifully there. Absolutely used it beautifully. Used all the way around as a shield. Bends it around his foot. Into the corner past Donnarumma. And how many keepers are realistically going to save that? It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's such a difficult shot to save. Inside the post. Wonderful, wonderful goal. And as things stand, it would be Italy versus Spain in the semi-final. It would be the repeat of the 2012 Euro final. And that is hard to call itself. He shouldn't have scored that. That was a wonderful goal. That was a wonderful curling goal. Not many keepers could save that. The only argument is that it's not right in the top corner. It's like halfway. Like, it's not... Yeah, in terms of the defending, yeah, they should have closed him down. I agree with that. Alderweireld should have got closer. Again, it's another mistake from him. And then the penalty. Doku has had such a poor game. But he's caused the problems. He's got pace. He's got pace, and that could be everything. Doku gets round his man. Di Lorenzo, I don't know what he's doing. Just let him put the ball in. Like, I'd rather let him cross than foul him. Like, when you're in the the VAR days, like, you do that maybe 10 years ago. You don't do that now. Like, it's gonna go to VAR. He just gave him a push. It's such an obvious penalty. I don't understand, one, why he did it. Two, why there was an argument by the Italian players. It was a very obvious penalty to me. He's just got sent flying into the advertising hoardings. It's a very, very bizarre reaction from the Italian players, especially with VAR. What they're going to do? You can't argue actual physical video evidence. And then the Lukaku penalty. Oh, man. Perfect. Perfect penalty. He's looking left all the way and then just goes down the middle. Mind games. And then he shushes Donnarumma. Haha. I love that. I didn't see that at first. He gives Donnarumma a shush. As soon as he scores. Grabs the ball. Shushes him. Gets it back. It's calm. It's composed. He's always looking left. Or if you watch his head movement. Always looking left as he takes it. And then takes it down the middle. Wonderful. He should have just put slight pressure instead of being... Exactly. It's simplistic defending, really. Like, when you're on the byline, the only real chance that you can do, the only real anything you can do, really, is just drill a cross in. A square ball into the middle, that's it. So you either mark the square ball, or you kind of press him out of play. He goes and just shoves him. Like, I don't understand. Maybe he put too much on a little... Because you can do a little push here and there. But maybe he put too much, knowing that, Doku's running at full pelt. Only takes a little knock to be, pushed over when you're running at that speed. But I don't quite understand the thought process behind Di Lorenzo there. Because it was kind of... It was in a part of the, part of the box where you're not really going to create a big opening, really. Unless there's like a deflection, or unless it's just a wonderful cross. It's so hard to actually score from a ball like that. You have to drill it. You have to drill it and hope for the best. So that's why I don't quite understand why he did it. But maybe it's just a lapse in concentration, really. But it's a very preventable goal for Italy. And right before half time, it's just it's the last moment you ever want to score. Well, you ever want to concede from, even, because it just changes the whole halftime team talk completely. It goes from, we're comfortable, just keep it tight, to, oh, lads, let's actually concentrate. We're in trouble here. Belgium's manager, we loving it. Roberto Martinez will be like, man, get into him. Go for it, man. This is it. There for taking. Fragile defensive awareness from Di Lorenzo. Put pressure on him. Go for it, man. That's what I would be saying. Really drill into him. But we'll see what will happen. Watching the penalties back from the game earlier today, Switzerland versus Spain. Oh man, it's just pain really. Switzerland led 1-0. Spain even missed their first one. But what that Dani Olmo penalty, I think genuinely changed the whole shootout. Him putting that in the top corner puts pressure on Shah then, and then the penalties just completely switch over. If Olmo misses, I would say Switzerland go on to win. It takes all the pressure away from the Swiss players. That one penalty from Olmo wins the whole thing for Spain, I think. And then Sommer does a wonderful save. And you think, oh, Swiss could go in front here. And then he bottles it, Akanji bottles it too, so... Oh, man, I just don't get it. I really don't. It looked like... Again, it's just a little... hop, skip, doesn't work again. Shah and Akanji did the same thing. And the same outcome again. Fam, it didn't work the first time. And then Moreno, oh man. Wonderful pen. He stuck that away beautifully. And then it gets the penalty, the third one for Switzerland gets worse. Vardes. Oh, it's just, what is that, man? I'm nowhere near a professional footballer, but I don't think I'm even capable of putting the ball that high if I wanted to from that close. Fam, just put it low. I don't get penalties are so simple to me. Put it low, hard and low. You don't go wrong. I've scored penalties. Literally just hard and low. It's so simple. I don't think I've ever missed I've not taken many, but I don't think I've ever missed a penalty. I just always go I always go bottom right, actually. I just feel like I'm more comfortable at like my... I don't know how to explain it, but with my hip, I like to open my hip out a bit more and just put it in the bottom right. It always feels good. It's just that simple. Don't go too much power. Don't try and go down the middle and be cocky. Don't Panenka. Just put it... You know, you can do a bit of you can look bottom left, go right. Just keep it simple. I just don't get how professional footballers can just hack it over the bar so easy. Surely pace would work for Belgium going forward because Italian centre-backs are 60. Yeah, but they also have... Italy are playing drop-back with a 5-back. Italy are very meta, you know. Playing drop-back with 5 defenders. Getting Chiellini and Bonucci to sit basically in front of the goalkeeper. It's fraud. But it does work. And it has been working for Italy. If you look at their defensive line, they are actually really deep. It's not a joke. I mean, it's only Spinazzola and Di Lorenzo who go a bit high up. But in terms of Bonucci and Chiellini, they are definitely really far back. But yeah, what a second half this could be. I have a feeling of another extra time possible penalties. I've not covered a penalty shootout on the channel. The only 2 that I've been on, I've been watching in my own time. And both involve Switzerland. So hopefully this could be a little bit entertaining and give me a second half to look forward to. If you guys haven't already, any likes to the video would be appreciated. And any subs to the channel if you are new and you're watching this now, whether you're watching it live or watching it after the game, just for my reaction. We're not far away from the second half. I hate the dead air between the halves, man. I can't stand it. That's why, like, I saw once Mark Goldbridge did an American football game. I don't know if he's still got it on his channel, but like, man, it's just dead air constantly because they have ad breaks like every 5 minutes. Like, what the hell do you talk about in that time? At least with half time, it happens only once, and I suppose you got 45 minutes of football to talk about. In American football, you have 5 minutes, you have one play, and then it cuts to an ad break. And you're like, what do you talk about? Okay, good interception. They travel 10 yards. Well done. That's it. Then they got like another minute or two of dead air. Maybe you can talk to a chat or whatever. I just don't get how Mark Goldbridge actually managed to do it. I suppose his chat, he has like 5,000 people to talk to. Luke Jones said, if Aston Villa signed Smith Rowe and Ward-Prowse, where do you think they'll finish in the league? Wow, that is a big if. We won't sign Smith Rowe. Ward-Prowse is a possibility. But if we had both of those, I would say 7th, maybe 6th. I think we should definitely push for it. Realistically, with the squad that we have, I don't see why we can't be there or why we shouldn't be there. You know, we got wonderful players now like Buendia. Buendia, Watkins, and if we have Smith Rowe, we got the free kick takers with Ward-Prowse, Grealish to get the free kicks, Ward-Prowse to take them. Like, it's just perfect, man. Football in America. Hang on, I had something to cover this. Football in America is dead. Why is it even a thing? You know what really annoys me? You know why they call it football? I had a look at this. Because I was like, it really bugs me how they call their sport football and then they call ours soccer. I've always wondered why. We call our sport football because we kick it with our feet. You know, it's the same in Germany. It's Fußball. In in Spain, it's football. In I think in Dutch, it's like voetbal. So like in Europe, we have loads of different ways of saying football. In America, they call it football because the ball is a foot long. That's dead. What ball do you name by its height? That doesn't happen in any other sport. So why is it in this? Especially when you have a sport that's already called football. It's very like small brain, isn't it? Handig. The sport itself is literally football and rugby together. It's literally, that's what it is. It's basically like, obviously they have some of their own made rules, but they wanted a sport that incorporated the rugby ball, slightly different, that you could use with your feet. Like, it's so dumb, man. It really is. It is what it is. I'm sure they love it for whatever reason. I don't mind basketball. You know, I'd rather play basketball. I get why the NBA is popular. I just don't get why the NFL is. I suppose the NFL is only popular in America, but at least the NBA is like slightly bigger in Europe. And the reason why is because I suppose it can be entertaining. I don't for, my own reasons, I don't really like watching the game. I like playing basketball. I just feel like there's too many points, too many goals. You can't really get excited when you see the same thing happen 50 times a game. Like, at least with football, you'll get like the average score in football, I think, is like 2-1. I looked this up the other day. So it's either 1-1 or 2-1. So, like, you won't get the same thing usually happen the same time, too many times anyway. In basketball, it happens a lot. But at least I see the appeal. I see the appeal in basketball. I don't see the appeal in American football. I really don't. I've watched the Super Bowl a few times. Like the final, whatever. And it's far too stop-start. I mean, there are some exciting times. I think that some touchdowns are decent. I remember the other year, I think it was like a Tom Brady pass. Got intercepted and the other team went through and scored a touchdown. Like, that was all right. But it's far too stop-start. Far too. Yeah, it was nail on the head, Luke. Far too stop-start. It's just... And by that point, it kind of takes it away. It's too advertise-friendly, I think. It takes away from the sport. Like, some people say having a shoulder sponsor in football is taken away from football, which you could argue. But, like, at least we're not having, like, a halftime show with Beyonce. Like, imagine being 2-0 down to Hull City. And, like, Sam Smith comes on the stage and starts singing. Like, I'm not going to be very happy, am I? I'm not going to want to see it. So, you could never really incorporate that in football. Like, I just think it takes away from the sport. We have kicked off for the second half. And already, well, I was saying already maybe Immobile could have a chance, but he's got dispossessed already. Immobile has been awful. Considering his side are 2-1 up, he's been shocking. Belgium claiming for a free kick on the halfway line already. The referee's waved it away. Belgium 1, Italy 2. It's kind of mad. Even if, say, England go out to Ukraine, right? I know it's, a bit of a change in conversation here. But everyone's expecting us to win. And I'm worrying a little bit. That's all I'm going to say. I'm a little bit worried about Ukraine. Insigne pulls it back here. Chiesa! Oh, stabs it wide, sliding in. Didn't really get a good connection. It will be a goal kick to Belgium. That was a good chance, though. Created by Mobile again. It might be a corner. Did that take a deflection? It didn't look like it. Need to see this again. If we lose to Ukraine, like God forbid, if we do lose to Ukraine, I don't really want to think about it. But at least we got the World Cup next year, so like we don't have too long to kind of just. No, we don't have like 3 years from the last time when we lost to Croatia in the semis. Like it's taken us 3 years to get in proper international football, rather than just friendlies and qualifiers. At least we only have to wait another year, so it's not too bad. Southgate has no idea how to coach his front line. The fact he doesn't play Grealish says a lot to me. Insigne, lovely play. Insigne, oh, he wins a corner for his efforts at least. But very good defending from Meunier. So, to be fair, I think he's good at coaching the defence because he was a defender. I feel like he doesn't quite know what to do with his attack sometimes, which is why Sancho hasn't played and why Grealish hasn't really started. But, if he uses Grealish as a super sub, it's not the end of the world. It's just I worry about being 2 or 3 goals down to Italy by the time it happens. Corner comes in. Flicked on by Bonucci, and that'll be another corner. It will be. Tielemans with a flick. Corner taken short. Insigne to Jorginho. Oh, lovely drag back from Jorginho. Here's Chiesa. Chiesa digs a cross out. Oh, that's poor. And that'll be another goal kick. That's really poor. Super sub nonsense. It does annoy me. Yeah, it's like I've heard a few people and a few people in this chat as well say, oh, AJ, you can use Grealish as a super sub. I'm like, yeah, it could work. But what team benches your best player? Can you imagine Belgium benching De Bruyne today? To use him as a super sub? Like, who does that? I get if it's like a Mason Mount. And Mount has performed here and there off the bench. Like, I get that. But when Grealish has literally been involved in 3 of our 4 goals, it simply has to start. And this super sub nonsense is bull. That is just my take on it anyway. I just feel like you can't not use your best players. If we're say we go to final. Say we go to the final and we play Italy. Right? Because that is kind of like the odds favourites now. Say we're 3-0 down to Italy, which is possible. Italy were 2-0 up heading into half-time today against a decent Belgium side. What impact is Grealish going to have if we bring him on? Tell me, because by that point it's done. But say we're 2-0 down after half an hour. Are we going to bring him on at half time? Like, what are we going to do? So, yeah, we bench Messi. Yeah, exactly. What team would bench Messi or Ronaldo? Like, we're the only country in the Euros who benches one of your best players. John says, to be fair, I don't think it's really Southgate's fault. He seems like none of the players know how to create opportunities. Like I've seen so many chances for simple passes, but they make them run. Yeah, I think we look clueless, and I think the structure, as much as I don't agree with it, I think it did work against Germany. I think we matched their their wing backs quite well, and that side we covered. We looked clueless until Grealish was on the bench. Like, and when Grealish came on, we finally looked like we were together again. Like, Harry Kane is a ghost until Jack Grealish is on the field. We can't have a top striker not get involved until a sub comes on. That will not work. That is not sustainable football. And we will go out to Italy if we do that. The game will be too far gone unless we get a bit of luck. The game will be too far gone by the time Grealish comes on, and we'll be out. Hello AJ, you won't be seeing me for a while. I think I'm in trouble. Oh, Okay. What trouble are you in? If you don't want to say it publicly, you can tell me. But what trouble are you in? Paul, to stop crying about Grealish being a sub. Grealish wouldn't work. Okay. Okay. The only reason Grealish works well, fam, if you genuinely believe that, you don't watch football. Jack Grealish wouldn't ever be on the bench for Villa, and he's fantastic for Villa. Grealish could potentially be the record Premier League signing in Premier League history, and you're saying let's start him on the bench. Chiesa drills across to Immobile. It's going to go out wide for a throw-in. He really rattled that cross in. John. The other issue that some of the players don't seem to want to pass to Grealish. I don't think that. I don't think that. But I just think it's Gareth. He doesn't want to, to listen to other people. He wants to make decisions himself. He's a bit stubborn sometimes. And only an absolute idiot wants to put Grealish on the bench. If you go on Twitter, you go on any social media, and if anyone mentions Grealish isn't starting, just look at the comments. Look at the comments and you'll see what I mean. No one wants Grealish to start on the bench. Will Italy start Insigne on the bench for a super sub against us? No, they won't, because Insigne is a talent, and Insigne will cause us problems. Why limit your best player to fewer minutes on the field? What sense does that make? Like, tell me. Like, think of all the big teams right now. Spain won't drop Sarabia. Spain won't, as much as I think Morata's awful, he still won't get dropped because he scores goals here and there. I don't want us to drop Sterling because Sterling has scored us goals. For the same reason, I don't really want to drop Kane because Kane's finally off the mark. Saka's been okay. I think, as much as the 5-back works against Germany, I don't really want to use it against the other sides. Arguably, the only team I would use a 5-back against is Belgium because they play a 5-back themselves. If we play Italy, I don't think we'll play a 5-back because they play a 4-3-3. So I don't think we have any reason to play a 5-back against Italy. We could just match them up again. Grealish behind Kane with Saka and Sterling on the wings. Or we bring in Sancho. But I feel like now Sancho hasn't really been involved much. It's kind of hard to include him in the quarterfinal and then onward stage. I feel like Saka kind of needs to start. And he's done well, to be fair. And I think no one is now taking Sterling out. That's just my opinion. He wouldn't ever be on the bench for Villa because Villa literally have no one else. Well, that's clearly not true because we have Trezeguet, we have Buendia, we have Al Ghazi scored 10 goals for Villa. Or do you forget that? Trezeguet is the reason why we're in the Premier League with his goals against Arsenal and his goals against Crystal Palace. We've signed Buendia on a record fee. We've got we've got Bertrand Traoré, who scored against Manchester United home and away. Like we've got talented wingers. I feel like Kane should be dropped and play Grealish. I think now Kane has scored, I would be against that. I think if he didn't score against Germany, maybe. But I think now we might get confident Kane again. Kane only plays well when Grealish is on the field. And as much as I think Grealish is a talent, I don't think he'd work as a number 9. I don't think Grealish is that type of player. I think he would struggle. He scored a tap-in. I just feel like, you want Kane. You want Kane to perform well. So you have the player who combines with Kane the most, which is Grealish. It's that simple. Football is a simple game when it comes down to it. Oh, Doku's done really well here. Cross into the middle. Donnarumma's beating it away and stops the ball from going out for a corner. Really good goalkeeping. El Ghazi has 10 goals, no assists. Tells you everything. Well, why is El Ghazi playing on the wing there? That's what I want to know. El Ghazi seems like a decent striker to me. He always scores in good positions, El Ghazi. So I don't quite understand why he plays as a wing. He never actually plays as a winger. He plays as an inside forward. On the left, cuts on his right, curls it into the corner. That's how he plays. Doesn't play as a winger. Never puts crosses in. Quite a selfish striker. Sometimes you need it. But he's a very selfish winger. I think it's fair to say. He can't pass. No, he can't pass. But I think it's very dense-minded to say, oh, Grealish can't drop, Villa can't drop Grealish because we have no one else. We do have wingers. It's just Grealish is the better of the wingers. It's like saying, oh yeah, you know, England don't have anyone else. That's why we don't drop Sterling. Well, we have Sancho. We have Saka. We have Jack. We've got several wide players. Corner for Italy towards Chiesa, and that should be another throw into Belgium on the far side. I don't think it's hit. I don't think it hit anyone, really. Well, no, it will be an Italy throw on the far side. Also, Grealish is the captain. Yeah, he's got good leadership skills. Jack draws players out, gets fouls. You could bring Jack on, I think, against Ukraine. That could work, because I don't think Ukraine will ever put us... Even if Ukraine led 1-0, it's not the game out of sight. Or that could be a penalty to Italy. The referee waves it away straight away. Ooh, that was interesting. I need to see a replay of that. At first glance, I thought possibly, yeah. And Doku is now fouled on the halfway line. Is the referee not going to give that either? The referee hasn't given that either. Oh my days, this referee. Oh, that's a pen. I'm going to hear what the commentators say. I think Jorginho's fouled there. I think his ankle gets a little hook there. I think there's an argument for a penalty there. Well, the referee didn't give it. And then Belgium themselves didn't even get a free kick on the halfway line. But yeah, my point is, Ukraine, we bring on Grealish. Say if we're even a goal down, you can change the game. But if we're 2-0 or 3-0 down to Italy, it's too late. They'll just sit back and defend. Chiellini and Bonucci will be easy, and then everyone will blame Grealish because it's like, oh, we brought him on to affect the game, and it didn't work. Or you'd be like, well, Italy put 10 men behind the ball. 2-0 up. It's easy. Look, we'll play forward. Is there an offside flag? I think it finally came up on Insigne. You missed the replay. I'd like to hear opinion of other people. A lot of penalties go down to, opinions, really, rather than... penalties, well, fouls themselves are not often, stone wall. I think there's an argument for a penalty. I feel like his ankle got hooked a little bit there. I'm just saying, if that was for England, I'd be screaming. I'd be absolutely screaming at the referee if that wasn't given. Which, by the way, all the officials, bar one, are German for our game, which I'm sure you'll probably all see on Twitter. Every official, bar I think the fourth official, is German. It's just great. I wonder if there'll be a dodgy penalty for Ukraine. Sometimes you can tell when someone is about to miss a penalty. Yeah, I'd have put my house on Mbappe missing. It was just not even his not even his body language or anything. It's just the fact that Mbappe's had such an awful tournament and he had such an awful game. I was like, he's not gonna be the hero here. He has had such a disaster class tournament because of his ego. He needed that humbling. He needed that humbling, mad. Di Lorenzo, that's a decent throw towards Immobile. Belgium just about stopped the ball from going out of play. And that'll be a throw-in to Italy. Vertonghen clearing the ball. Is Mbappe off to Real Madrid? Don't believe anything you see until it's official. Because there's rumours for the last 2 years that Grealish is leaving Villa. Oh, by the way, that really annoyed me. You know that whole, Grealish confirmed 88 million? Was complete bull in the end. And it really annoyed me how it went everywhere. It was tweeted by the Sun, which... When has the Sun ever been a reputable newspaper? Ever? And I know everyone was saying, oh, this report came from the Sun. Don't use it. I don't care you want clicks and likes, man. It's just complete bull. Ball play forward to De Bruyne. Oh, to the post. Oh, what a chance for Belgium. Lukaku's missed the post. How has that not gone in? I had to cut myself short because Kevin De Bruyne had a lovely through ball from Doku. He pulls. I think he's gone for goal there. Or has he actually gone for a cross? He may have gone for cross. I think the way he looked at Lukaku. I think he may have gone for a cross. But Lukaku somehow couldn't bundle the ball in. It's deflected off the defender and gone wide. De Bruyne in the... Oh, it's a poor corner. It hit Spinazzola. I don't know how Lukaku hasn't scored. Spinazzola has done absolutely everything he possibly could to stop the ball from going in. Chiesa batters it against Meunier. But Italy still have the ball. Barella. And that's a wonderful ball to Immobile. Oh, what a terrible touch from Ciro Immobile. Oh, yeah, what a block. Spinazzola at left back. What a fantastic block that was to deny Lukaku. Lukaku should have scored. Lukaku 100% should have scored. Let's not like take the mick here. It's fantastic defending, but he should have scored. And now Italy have a chance. The ball's given away. Insigne, another heavy touch again. Cleared away by Alderweireld. Here's Barella. Italy are looking dangerous. But man, this is what I mean. Belgium, they're decent on the break, and Lukaku arguably should have scored. Even though Italy have had most of the ball, they've done quite well with the ball. They got caught out there. Doku to De Bruyne, and it was a wonderful De Bruyne cross. He did mean it. The way he looked at Lukaku, it wasn't a shot. It was a wonderful cross to the back post. I've just seen the replay again. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, that's brilliant. Lukaku's shot is going in, and Spinazzola sticks a leg out and deflects the ball wide. It didn't hit the post. It hit the leg, the lower leg of Spinazzola. That is fantastic defending. That's probably one of the best bit of individual defending we've seen in this tournament. No wonder they surrounded and celebrated him. Verratti to Barella. Wonderful ball from Barella. Chiesa in the middle. Oh, it drills it across. No one could get a touch. And Belgium survive. Chiesa causing so many problems. It's given away though by Meunier. It's Insigne again. He's causing so many problems. Insigne fakes one way, goes the other. Lays it off to Spinazzola. Verratti. Barella. Immobile back to Barella. Oh, lovely. Is that through the legs of De Bruyne? That was very nice. Here's Insigne again. Oh, it's so nice. They're passing it right through Meunier. These Belgian defenders cannot get to these Italian attackers. It's quite easy, really. Insigne gets it back again. They're taking the mick, if anything. This is so nice to watch. Jorginho. Chiellini. Oh, he's lost the ball. And the referee has said it's a foul. Now that is a big decision. That is a huge decision. Because I didn't see much wrong with that at all. Yeah. I don't think he's... I think he's close, but I don't think he's quite got the ball. I think that's the correct decision. I think Bonucci's actually hurt himself with the challenge from De Bruyne. And it will be a free kick to Italy. Grealish is definitely not leaving unless he has to. Let's leave. All you need to do is look at how Wes Edens runs the the Milwaukee Bucks. And they're in the final, aren't they? Kept their best player. Yeah, exactly. You don't sell your best asset if you want to improve and actually earn money in major sports. You don't sell your best players. Like it's that simple. It would have blocked the second shot if Lukaku got to. I think so too. Yeah. Fantastic defending. That's what I mean. The unity in this Italian side. And when you've got wonderful individual talents like Spinazzola anyway, it's fantastic. Here's Immobile again. Oh, Immobile. Insigne. I keep mixing Insigne and Immobile. Insigne's cross is wonderful! Oh, what a chance. What a crop. Man, Insigne is a baller. Insigne is such a... Oh, man, he's such a dirty baller. What a cross that is. He's miles out. What a wonderful ball. Through to Spinazzola, the left back. The hero at one end. Nearly put Italy 3-1 up. Man, this Italian side is disgusting. Also in terms of attracting players by having Grealish. Oh, exactly. Man, you want to play with Grealish. It's the reason why... I know it didn't work. But it's the reason why Barkley joined Villa is because it's because Grealish talked to him and said, you know, play with me, mate. Di Lorenzo. Oh, nice little back heel from Chiesa. Chiesa keeps it in play. Di Lorenzo. It's a good pass to Verratti. Verratti. Spinazzola coming forward. Spinazzola, that's poor. And Vertonghen gets it back, but brilliant defending on a yellow card. Verratti does fantastic there. And a free kick to Italy has been given. Verratti got flattened there by Vertonghen. By Vermaelen even. And it'll be a free kick to Italy. To me, that is why I don't think Arsenal will sell him. Doku looked clueless then. Doku, I'm starting to see why the Belgian supporters don't like him. John, you know Dissy. Dissy, he loves. Obviously, he's from Belgium. He loves Belgian football. He can't stand Doku. He thinks he's such a donkey, and I think Doku he's got pace and he can cause problems. He's a bit like our Sterling, except Sterling can actually score goals. He runs at defences and cause problems, but I question a lot about his game. Insigne free kick for Italy towards the far post, headed away, very comfortable by Meunier. Chiesa's cross is found him out the back post. Oh, Immobile. Oh my day. Immobile is shocking. I don't care. He's awful, man. Oh, brilliant from De Bruyne. Oh, he nutmegged an Italian there, but the touch itself was a bit too far, and it allowed Bonucci to win the ball back there for Italy. It's a nice play from De Bruyne, but he can't do it all on his own. He literally cannot do it all on his own. He does look alright, runs, but the rest of the time, oh yeah, he's not great. He's not great at all. His passing isn't fantastic, but if you want to win free kicks, he's your B-Tech Jack Grealish. Except he's just more of a steam train, where Grealish is more close control and brings the defender to him. The defender thinks he's going to win the ball back, instead snaps Jack in the ankles. Whereas, you know, Doku would just run at you and you'll have to take him out. Immobile for Italy. We don't have long left. We only have 20 minutes left, though. Not really been too many chances other than the Lukaku one. Chiesa goes for a shot. It's spilt by Courtois. Meunier there to mop up. He may have to put this out of play. Instead finds a pass to Doku. Doku wins the free kick, like I said. Doku's good for that. He's hard to win the ball off. I will say, he's passing his dog, but he's definitely difficult to get the ball off. Oh, Insigne goes for the curling shot, I think was going wide. It's a good save from Courtois. Double sub for Belgium. Dries Mertens will come on for Yuri Tielemans, so that shows intent from Belgium. And they're going to make another sub. Is that Nasser Chadli? Yeah, Tielemans is a bit... The Tielemans sub is a bit odd, you know. Yeah, it was going wide, yeah. Yeah, Nasser Chadli, the guy... By the way, if you don't remember, probably one of the best games of the World Cup. In the Belgium versus Japan game, Nasser Chadli got the winning goal in that. And Belgium were 2-0 down. That was arguably the best game of football I saw in that entire World Cup. Like, Japan were playing amazing flowing football, because obviously they're way shorter than the Belgian players. They just pressed constantly. The work rate was incredible. But then Nasser Chadli came off the bench to score. Now Dries Mertens through to Chadli. He might score again. Lukaku. No one can turn it in. Oh, Nasser Chadli. How has that not gone in? Here's me talking about Chadli when he came off the bench for Belgium versus Japan to score the winner. He's just come on and he should have got an assist. Straight away in the right position. Cross comes in towards Lukaku. Great goalkeeping from Donnarumma. This is quite truly unbelievable. Chadli, I took a deflection and Lukaku! Oh, the deflection takes it away from Lukaku as he tries to head it in. Any touch it goes in. It's slightly above Lukaku. But as soon as it falls down to no, it wasn't Meunier. It was Thorgan Hazard. It was slightly behind Hazard. If If I'm a Belgium supporter, that would be... Man, that was agonising for me. And I don't even care about Belgium. Through a play towards Lukaku. Oh, what a cutout that is. Bonucci does brilliantly. Now, Italy on the attack here. And Immobile's... Immobile's shocking. He's so bad. Tell me why Immobile is a good footballer. Tell me. He's done nothing today. He's done absolutely nothing. He just constantly runs into players. And when he gets the ball with his back to goal, he gives it away anyway. So it doesn't offer anything. I don't see what Immobile offers to Italy at all. It is so painful watching him play. The guy, what was he doing at the back post? I think he was just desperate, trying to flick it in with his heel. I don't understand what he was doing. Nasser Chadli, who's just come on, has actually gone down looking a bit hurt here. Oh dear. Oh dear. This is awkward for Belgium. Well, Chadli, it said he's had a bit of an entertaining experience on the field. Just come on, nearly gets an assist, and then gets injured within a minute. How much is Immobile? It's shocking. It's so bad. Honestly, I am thankful for Harry Kane. For when I see Immobile, I know people give stick to Kane. At least Kane doesn't do that. Like, shocking. You like Belotti? Belotti's a very powerful striker. I honestly, Belotti would offer more to Italy. He would genuinely offer more to Italy than Immobile. And that is not me taking them in. How you doing, Peters? Well, Peters, what's up? Fam, Thurgan Hazard doesn't... Oh, man. Obviously, he's expecting the ball to come across to him. Right? I know it's in literally a split-second decision to make. But rather than, try and readjust your body, instead he tries to improvise. If he just steps back a little bit, he scores. It is literally that simple. I don't quite understand. I really don't quite understand why he just goes with his heel. Like, was he really ever gonna score that? Was he really gonna get good contact? Chadley's had to come on. This is unbelievable. Chadley has literally just come on, and has had to go. I'm gonna get the exact minute of this. So Chadley has come on in the 69th minute and has been substituted in the 74th. 5 minutes on the field, should have got an assist, and then gets a muscle injury. Unbelievable. Ciro Immobile is getting subbed. Way! Well done, mate. Well done, you donkey. Done nothing. Or watch Belotti have a much better game. Watch him have a much better game. So subs so far, Mertens for Tielemans, Chadley for Meunier, which I think is harsh on Meunier. I think Meunier's had a decent game, but obviously they want to get the ball forward a bit more, offer a bit more of attacking threat. And then Dennis Pratt on for Nasser Chadli. And now Cristante on for Verratti, who's on a yellow, which makes sense. And Belotti on for Immobile. Belotti will offer more, I'm telling you right now. Chiesa on this right-hand side. The hero against Austria. Pulls it back. Barella, nice dribbling away from Kevin De Bruyne. Here's Spinazzola for Italy. Insigne goes back to Chiellini. Chiellini all the way back to his own goalkeeper. We only have 15 minutes to go. It is 2-1 to Italy. Italy playing a little bit of kamikaze passing there, but that is a foul, surely. And the referee doesn't give it. Lukaku, nice layoff to De Bruyne. De Bruyne just he couldn't get the ball out of his feet, and then Lukaku drills the shot into a defender. Oh dear. Doku was so free and De Bruyne just couldn't distribute the ball out wide. What a chance. And you feel Doku in that position would have either won another penalty or scored. Man, that is exactly where Doku would want the ball. What a chance. 15 minutes to go. Belgium are heading out of the tournament as things stand there. 2-1 down. Haven't really done enough here to get themselves back in the game. They've had chances. Lukaku should have scored, and that will be remembered if they do go out. Belgium have never won a major tournament, and it is still remaining that way. Nice switch of the ball from Jorginho and headed forward. Oh, Spinazzola's hurt himself. Oh, that could be a hamstring for Spinazzola. He knows he's subbed. He wants to come off. Spinazzola has pulled a hamstring. Oh, this is mad. How many injuries, man? Spinazzola straight away. He started hopping on his... Yeah, oh, yeah, I could see it. Yeah, it's his hamstring. Calf for his hamstring. Straight away did that. He knew. He knew. Had to go. Started hopping on his leg. And the Belgian supporters are not happy that he's decided to lie on the ground. He can't exactly walk. I think he has to go. He knew himself. What was it? Just waiting to see now. Oh, man. It is over the calf of the hamstring. Whatever he's done, he's pulled it. He's pulled a muscle in his right leg. That's basically it. I know. It's either his hamstring or his calf, but he knew what it was. He's probably felt it before. If it's a hamstring, he's probably felt a pop, and maybe felt it in his calf as well. It's a stronger feeling in your hamstring. Yeah. Oh, he knew. He knew straight away. He knew straight away what it was. He knew straight away he had to go. That's heartbreak. Spinazzola's had such a good tournament too. But that might be the end of it. I imagine it is, because even if it's a soft injury, that's him done now. Oh, he's in tears. Oh, he's in tears. That's not nice to see. He's in tears. He's heartbroken. That is horrible to see. I don't like to see any player cry. That is not nice to see. He knows his career. He knows the tournament is done. He's absolutely balling it, man. It's fine. It's fine. I think it's his hamstring. The commentators keep saying calf, but I know that hop is a hamstring. And it's more of a common injury for footballers. He knew straight away. He's heartbroken, man. I feel for him. Man. He's arguably been one of Italy's best players throughout this whole tournament. And if they go out now, then that is just... Say Belgium get an equaliser, because obviously, you know, the sub for him isn't going to be as good. I think it's Emerson coming on. Feel bad. That's sad to know the tournament is over. Yeah, he's in my fantasy team as well. So my fantasy team's in the mud. Emerson's coming on for Spinazzola. Gutted for him. I'm gutted for him. Emerson will come on. He's still in tears. He's still in tears. He's still holding his face. Poor guy. I hope. Obviously, I want England to win the tournament. But for his sake, it'd be nice if Italy got something. Especially that, well, he's done all he can, and he's been one of the best left backs, if not the best left back in this entire thing. So I feel for him. We've got 10 minutes to go, plus we will have lengthy injury time here. It is Belgium 1, Italy 2. 4 subs now for Italy. That one definitely wasn't going to be... that wasn't planned, I'll put it that way. Berardi's also come on for Insigne, which is interesting, because if Belgium get an equaliser now, to not have Insigne... Oh, I wouldn't fancy Italy now. If Belgium got an equaliser, I really would not fancy Italy. Without Spinazzola, without Insigne... That is such a disgusting left-hand side, and to have both of them gone, I don't know, man. De Lorenzo to take the throw for Italy. It will be Italy versus Spain as things stand, unless we see a crazy end to this game. Long ball play towards Lukaku, good defending there by Bonucci. You know, if that works, that saves it. I mean, if I'm going to look at it from an England perspective, I know this is horrible to say, but if I'm going to look at it as an England perspective, having Spinazzola out injured is massive. If we were to play Italy in the final, that he's such a big player for them. That is huge. Him and Insigne's combination has been the reason why Italy have unlocked teams. So that could be huge. That injury could actually be so massive. I think this is why they took off Insigne maybe to make sure he doesn't get injured. Because if he gets injured too, they are in big trouble. Yeah, so if you guys don't know, if we beat Ukraine, we play either Czech Republic or Denmark. That game is on tomorrow. I will be live streaming the England game and bricking it the whole way through. Even though it is Ukraine, I'm still nervous. And I would not put it past England to bottle it against Ukraine after having one of the best knockout games in our history. Against Germany, it would be the England thing to go out against Ukraine. I would rather check, yeah. The fact we've beaten them as well, I think gives us a competitive advantage. Denmark, I think we'll win that game. I'm telling you now. And when you watch that game tomorrow, if you are going to watch it, just remember AJ's wisdom here. Denmark will win because that country is together, man. Over Ericsson, that country really is together. I'm saying that right now. They play their hearts out. That Simon Kjær, fantastic centre back. What a flick on header. Got to cut myself short. This is a chance of Belgium. Axel Witsel, right-footed cross. Good defending, man. Oh, my days. Bonucci across the cover. Fantastic. Oh, my days. Belgium are looking a little bit more up for this now. And like I said, if they do get an equaliser here, I would like to put money on them to win it. This is massive for Belgium. I think they do it for Ericsson. Yeah, I really do think that's what, got them to really go for it, man. Literally after the incident, Denmark, they did. They have played really well. Even in the Finland game that they ended up losing, if you actually watch that game and look back at the stats, if you didn't know, they battered Finland. Finland they only scored their only shot, and Doku! Oh my word. Doku has just run past 3 Italians, got to the edge of the D and put it over. What a run that would have been. Doku went round, oh my day, 2 players and then shot it past Chiellini. Filthy from Doku. Oh, looking for that top right corner. It's not far away either. That's close. That's really close. He dribbled past Jorginho. And I think it was Cristante there as well. It's Chiellini trying to put him on. But yeah, Denmark, I wouldn't actually favour us over Denmark. The only thing that I'd possibly tip us for that is that it's at Wembley. But other than that, I don't know. We have such a chance now. I said this before the German game. We have such a chance to actually do well because it's basically a home tournament. 1 of 7 England games will not be at Wembley, which is it's going to be at Rome for the Ukraine game. All the rest is at Wembley. What a chance! This is basically having the Euros in England, because who cares about the other games? This is the chance now. We've gone past the big hurdle. We now have 2 small hurdles and another big hurdle. I swear if we trip over to Ukraine, that would be heartbreaking to me. Losing to them, because this is such a big chance now. I just really hope everyone's not thinking we're going to waltz that game. It will be close. I feel like we're going to win by... If we were to win, we'd win by a single goal. It's not going to be a close game. It's not going to be like not a close game is what I'm trying to say. Can't lie, I wouldn't expect Ukraine to be in the quarters. Shows their dedication and hard work. You know, not to be a big team, push yourselves. The quarters is big. Yeah, they got a late winner against Sweden. And they went to extra time against Sweden. And they scored in the 30th minute of extra time. So not only they played after us, they played longer than us. That is huge. And then they have to travel to us. So like all that together with Ukraine being I'd say a smaller international team than England. So many positives for us. I just hope we use them, that's all. We are pretty much 1-0 FC. Greece in 2004 won the Euros off 1-0 wins. And it feels like this is what Southgate's trying to do. Doku, dancing. Oh, I just couldn't dance enough. My man needed to convert himself into Michael Jackson there. Tries to dance his way through. Just couldn't get the shot away. Or couldn't draw a foul either. I can't believe that Belgium is almost... Oh, mate, I've seen too many shock twists in this tournament. We saw Switzerland go 3-1 down to France and then come back. So I'm not writing anything off yet. It's just a masterclass, wasn't it? Oh yeah, I love that. That's a fact. I've saved that clip, and I've put it in my Discord. I will put it in my Discord now if anyone wants to save it. I downloaded it off Twitter because I just think you could use it. It's such a good meme format. Long ball play from Donnarumma. Headed away, Lukaku back. I don't think Lukaku, other than his penalty, he's not really played well. Doku is selfish. He is very selfish, yeah. Doesn't pass the ball a lot. And even when he does, he's not great at it. Chiesa battling with Thurgan Hazard, and he's fouled him in doing so. And that will be a free kick. Man like Jackie Grealish, he's so sick. Him and Sterling. Oh yeah, him Sterling have done really well. Luke Shaw as well has played fairly well most of the games. I think some games he can ghost in a little bit. Calvin Phillips, by the way, barely anyone talks about. He's been amazing. My man can run all game. I love Calvin Phillips. Is a wonderful man to watch defend. He does all the basics well, and doesn't get any recognition because he's a defensive mid. People don't give recognition to defensive midfielders because they do the nitty gritty. They do what people don't want to see. People want to see the goals and the shots. People don't care about the tackles, but he breaks up play brilliantly, man. Long ball play to Lukaku, takes it down off his chest well. Here's Doku. 2 minutes to go here for Belgium. They are heading out of the Euros. De Bruyne tries to poke a ball through. Defended well for Marlon. Out wide to the right-hand side here. They're running out of time, Belgium. I wish Villa... Oh, me too. Me too. Just don't. I do feel like part of Phillips' game has been developed by Bielsa, though. I think it is the Leeds way. Free kick to Belgium, but they play advantage. Ball played out wide to Doku. 2 minutes in injury time. He'll probably have 3 to 4 minutes of injury time. De Bruyne now. De Bruyne whips across. Headed away by Chiellini. Back to De Bruyne. That is a foul. That is a free kick from 30 yards. Now this is a big chance for Belgium. That is a huge chance for Belgium. About 35 yards from goal here. What a chance this is for Belgium. Oh, I think there's not much in that at all, you know. I need to see this again. Witsel, arguably, Witsel fouled Belotti there. So I imagine this would go to VAR if there was a goal from this, because Witsel literally fouled Belotti in the build-up to the goal. To whatever this will be anyway. Nakamba, great and defending, bad at passing. Luiz great at the ball and bad at defending. I don't know Luiz has had such amazing games and such awful games. Luiz is clumsy. I wouldn't say he's bad at defending. He just gets a bit too clumsy, a bit too aggressive. And it's given away silly penalties. De Bruyne will take the free kick for Belgium. Oh, he went for goal. Oh, they're going to get another free kick. Berardi has fouled. Berardi closed down the free kick too fast and has got a yellow card in doing so. And it will be a repeat free kick for Belgium. I was going to say, I thought he did get a little bit close. Oh, he's a rat, he is. He literally ran forward to block it. I love it. It's such rat play from Berardi. He ran. Well, the referee didn't seem to use the foam because it's a one-man wall. And he just ran at. He ran at De Bruyne. We are in the 90. 5 minutes of added time will be shown. Italy will make one final sub. Chiesa will come off. That is their 5th substitution of the game. Honestly, I feel bad for Belgium being out the Euros and they use such good link-up play, him and Lukaku. Well, look, don't talk about it just yet. I still think this time they have a good free kick here. That could really age badly, Jackson. This is a good chance. And De Bruyne went for goal. the first time. I want this to go to extra time for the content. De Bruyne to take the free kick for Belgium. It'll be a cross instead towards Witsel. Spilled by Donnarumma. Oh, the referee has said it's a foul. It'll be a free kick to Italy. Witsel has apparently fouled Donnarumma. He's looking in a bit of pain here, actually. Decent free kick again from Kevin De Bruyne. Whips it in towards the back stick. Oh, I didn't see much in that at all. Donnarumma acts like he's just been shot. What is he hurt? Is he hurt his hand? Donnarumma looks in a lot of pain here. I don't exactly know why. Has he broke a finger or something? It feels like he's holding his hand, but I don't feel like there's been an injury there. Is it? Yeah, I was gonna say, Luke. Is it? I feel like there's just been nothing there, and he's just holding his hand. But the referee should add this on. Yeah, I think he broke a finger potentially. He's took off his glove. This might actually not be play acting. He looks in serious pain here. I think he's broke a finger. Yeah, he's got the spray on. Oh, let's have a look here. The ball's just hit his fingers. What has happened? Has the ball just hit his fingers? What has hurt his... The ball has hurt his fingers. He's a goalkeeper. What? He has to deal with that every game. Okay. I've seen it all here. A goalkeeper has been hurt by a ball on his fingers from a cross, not a shot, from a cross. That is play acting all day. His acting was good. He got me convinced for a bit until I saw the replay. I thought he might have been windy, but not. Yeah, he took off his glove. His just fingers got folded by a cross. I've seen some weird things in my time. That is up there. Why, mate, I've had that done so much to me in training. And how's he broke a finger? No words. No words. He's clearly okay. Look at him now. He looked like he lost a finger. Look, his finger got shot. Yeah, they're doing it on purpose. They're little rats now. They're playing the meta way. Vertonghen getting steamy. We don't have too much longer, but I want the referee to give more time to Belgium. Because that injury, whatever you want to call it, was not an injury. That is the biggest load of wasting time I've ever seen. Long ball played towards Romelu Lukaku, but it's going to be held by Donnarumma. It is starting to look like Belgium are out. It's a shame. It is a shame for Belgium. They haven't quite done enough, I feel, in this game. Even if Lukaku would have scored his chance, which he probably should have done. Other than that, what have they really done? Donnarumma has had to make more... He had to make saves in the first half. But in terms of the second half, it's been a little bit flat. I expected a bit more intensity from Belgium. Oh, Italy holding the ball in the corner. They're doing everything possible to time waste. Oh, really well. One back, though. And that's a foul. Belotti fouling Vertonghen. That is a free kick to Belgium. We only have 20 seconds to go here. I imagine there'll be more added on time. Long ball play forward from Courtois. Won by Chiellini. Headed up into the air by Barella. Vertonghen nods it on. Witsel. Thurgen Hazard, no. Oh, such a bad pass. And we're past the 5 minutes of added time. I think it's done. They don't have much longer now. I imagine they have maybe like a minute or two of extra added time. It's just a bit of head tennis now. Smashed away by Chiellini. Hit with power towards Barani. And that'll be a Belgium throw-in. 35 seconds over. Honestly, I feel bad for Belgium being out of Euros. They did such... Oh, wait, I've never read that before. I know you can say it. I see. Still not full-time just yet. De Bruyne, he has to plot this long. He does. Towards his right-hand side. We're nearly a minute over the initial time here. Here's Axel Witsel. Out towards the left-hand side. Doku. He has to do a pass this time, you feel. Doku's past one man. Doku. Go for a pass, you moron. He does. Alderweireld. In the box here. Hazard in the middle. Diving head away by Chiellini. And that will be a corner to Belgium. Surely Courtois will come up for this. Courtois will have to run up for this, surely. Get everyone forward, Belgium. Courtois is up for the corner. This is it now for Belgium. In the middle. Flicked on. It's that over the bar. It is. And that'll be a goal kick to Italy. Donnarumma celebrating. He feels like that'll be it. Italy feel like they're already in the semi-final. It'll be Italy versus Spain. They want this full-time whistle to go. That is full-time! Italy have knocked out Belgium in the quarterfinals. All the hard work was done in the first half. And they've managed to hang on in the end. I do feel for Belgium. The play acting from Italy was a bit sour to see. They like to hold the ball in the corner. They like to fake injuries and hack players down. It's a rough one to see. The Belgian supporters are clearly going to be upset. Lukaku looked devastated there. But Italy are through to the semi-final and they will play Spain. Oh my days. It will be England against Ukraine. The winner of England and Ukraine will play the winner of Czech Republic or Denmark. And then if we beat them, we will play either Spain or Italy in the Euro 2020 final. Oh, oh, that's funny. They're showing a grown man crying now. I feel, you know what? I actually feel for the men who cry because they've seen years and years of pain. Belgium have never won a major tournament, so it's an added year for them. That's rough. Jackson said, AJ mate, good stream today. Nice commentating and all round vibes. Thanks a lot, mate. See you tomorrow for England. Come on, the boy. Come on, the England boys tomorrow. Let's hope for good vibes. Let's hope for an England in the final. But we have to beat two teams to get there. Full time here, though. Belgium 1, Italy 2. Thank you guys for watching. I will be live for England tomorrow. Hopefully get a few points in and enjoy that game. But thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you tomorrow. Come on, the England boys.